Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Aimed beyond the defence. In towards the back stick. And that's the keeper's ball.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
Big chance! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Nicely spread. Now it's Saka. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's intervened well there. Kivior. To Thuram. Van Dijk. Kivior. Seedorf. Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha. Saka. That's a promising run he's making on the right. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Scholes does really well to win the ball there. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, nicely intercepted. First quarter of an hour gone. Cruyff. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball. Decent chance! It's there! First blood drawn. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Marquinhos. Seedorf looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, what has happened? Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Guadalajara with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Can he finish? Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the finish! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Maldini. And it's Seedorf. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Guadalajara have their third corner. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. Tries to play it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Kivior.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
That's good running with the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Over to the left. Great vision. Cristiano Ronaldo. Time and again they are repelled. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cross goes in there. Well read, and the danger is averted. Scholes with the slide tackle there. Foden! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Foden brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Seedorf. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Foden. Ambitious ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's been caught napping! It's a look and plays it forward. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Cavani. We are into stoppage time. And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Guadalajara merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Guadalajara can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Changement.
So off we go once more. A solitary goal. And Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Scholes. And here's Foden. Foden. Buffon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. And the pass is intercepted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, not quite. Now it's Bale. Foden. Thuram. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And this is Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Gives it back. Can he get on the end of this? No, he's just misjudged that one. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vitinha. Bale gets into a good position. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cannavaro. Beckenbauer. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Threads one in. Foden in acres of space out wide. Beckenbauer. Ødegaard. Vitinha. Scholes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Maldini. Beckenbauer. Now it's Ronaldinho. That's a good run down the left. Knocks it into space. And it's Makelele. Looking for options for movement. No, again there's no way through. Now this could be a chance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cavani. Oh, good ball. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that pass isn't the best.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, no joy this time. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played into space. That has not gone well. Well, there is a look. Oh, he's been caught on it here. They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
But pour l'équipe de France, après 86 minutes de jeu, le numéro 3.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Well seen, saw that coming. Oh no, what has happened here?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Short changes him with that pass. Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Communiquée par la police. Elle s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant. Merci. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 3, Cavani. Pour le
No
remplacer,
winner in 90,
le numéro 18.
30 more to come. Guadalajara pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Maldini. And it's Ronaldinho. Foden. Messi's having a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Messi fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Tries to pass it through. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a shade optimistic. Maldini. Beckenbauer. Guadalajara do have a chance to counter here. Beckham. Spread out to the left. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chance! And somehow he managed to miss it. That is a brilliant interception. And he shoots! France have their second corner now. Given the time to pick a pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi. He rises! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 6. Le numéro 14.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Le numéro 8.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now?
Le numéro 87.
There they go, hunting again.
Le numéro 23.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Ronaldinho. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's shifting through the gears here. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's managed to get free. And reclaimed it in a trice. Throw it. There's the crossfield ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Foden. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Barella! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ronaldinho. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Beckenbauer is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
France are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Bale is second man up.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
The third man in the queue. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Ødegaard is third in line.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
This then to level matters.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
France must score here to stay in it. What poise! What noise!
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
So it is all down to him now, no pressure. That's won it! So in the end they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And we're underway.
Not the most accurate pass.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Saka.
Oh, well played, well played.
Tries to play it through. Foden. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
Now that's well seen too.
No, that's been intercepted. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
Cristiano Ronaldo! A real chance and a real let-off.
Guadalajara certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Mbappe. Foden.
Ronaldinho.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Ronaldinho
going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Foden. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely weighted ball. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, good ball.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, this looks sharp.
Now it's Foden. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That looks a good ball through. Now it's Mbappe. Foden is onto this. Played back in. Now it's Foden.
Foden is flagged offside.
Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
And it's Beckham. And here's Foden. Now that looks a decent ball.
Marquinhos.
Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to gift it back.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
And this is Messi. Messi gets through. Decent chance! Goal, France! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Seedorf.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Foden. Can he finish? Goal! That is remarkable! All Goal square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Après 34 minutes de jeu.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Saka, and that's a good ball. And here's Foden. Makaleli. Now it's Foden, and he's picked out the run. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now, can they get him away? And it's Makaleli. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Beckham. Now it's Messi. Looks to the other side. Maldini.
Temps additionnel.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Now it's Foden. Well, that's a little loose. Mbappe! And that's a good-looking ball.
Ronaldinho.
Threads one in. Caught offside that time. Oh no, what has happened here? Mbappe! Goal, France! And they've got their lead back. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
France get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Seedorf. Foden. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away.
Seedorf. Now it's Foden. Saka.
Pretty robust defending.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Guadalajara with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done.
Guadalajara really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Maldini. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. That's an imaginative pass. And he's straight offside. Cannavaro. And it's Thuram. Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Makaleli. That's Cannavaro. That's a little off target. Maldini. Foden could try cutting inside here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Foden. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Foden looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what a mistake! Played back, and it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cristiano Ronaldo, real chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to pass it through. He's found the way through. And that pass just didn't quite work.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Saka is in a really good position out wide. Guadalajara are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well timed, excellent interception. Makaleli, very much a man of this moment.
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Messi. Buffon claims comfortable. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Maldini. That is good
Il y aura
alertness.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Beckham does well to get it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Beckham demonstrating his defense. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Guadalajara perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Your reflections then, Jim?
Guadalajara are looking a touch fragile, Peter. Confidence looked well down, and they have to find some courage quickly now if they're to react.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
So off we go then. He's in space and looking for options.
Looks across and plays it in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Mbappe shapes to shoot! Goal! France!
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So, a breakthrough already. Scholes to Messi.
Now that's well seen too.
Seedorf.
He's in a good position here.
Tries a shot! He scored!
Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vitinha threads one in. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. And it's Thuram. Bit too much weight on the pass. Out of play for a goal kick. Thuram gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land.
A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Thuram does well to get it back. Foden. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, they've got it again.
Guadalajara really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Throw in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Played into space out wide. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. And he's there to belt it away. Makaleli. He's a sharp little ball here. Foden. Picked out brilliantly. And they've got a throw. Now it's Mbappe.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Bale. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Van Dijk cuts it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ronaldinho. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Back into the middle. That has not gone well. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he get on the end of this? Bale succumbs to the pressure. Tries to play it through. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Messi, and he's got the beating of his man. Big Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Foden, looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. Chance for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
France with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Guardiola. Now he's got space here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Il y aura 2
Well,
minutes
quality
de temps
clearly
additionnel.
deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's an imaginative pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. Un petit garçon nommé Jonathan et qui porte une casquette bleue attend ses parents au secrétariat du club. Jonathan, casquette bleue. Attention, changement.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bale, and the shot! It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start!
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
France have their second corner now.
They've played it short.
Guadalajara have the chance to go the other way. Cruyff,
Just the keeper to beat!
there's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's shifted it to the flank.
Beckenbauer.
And it's slung out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Great vision.
Cruyff. That is lovely.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Guadalajara perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Tries to pass it through. Pass somewhat off target. Seedorf. Guardiola.
And here's Cruyff.
Oh, really well played.
There's no flag. Played in deep.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Vitinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Beckham taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
That was travelling.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
And this is Ronaldo. And this is Bale.
That was
He has
lovely,
found
that.
a way through. So much time and space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Caught offside that time. Cruyff's cross. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. It'll be a throw-in. "75 minutes played." Well read, nice interception. Messi, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for options for movement. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Cruyff. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ambitious ball here. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Now it's Cruyff.
Guadalajara really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Seedorf. He's looking wide. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. That's going to go a long way. Scholes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's played it long, now he's off and running. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Guadalajara can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
My thanks to Jim.